Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at magnificent Nvidia, then AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, Micron, and QQQ and SPY. Wow, guys, look at this thing. Nvidia going up and up, bullish, even above 20 days moving average. Is it surprising to us, or were we already prepared for it? Well, we were, if you saw my video, $106 a game changing level over the weekend. If you did so, that's awesome. I explained via modeling system why $106 will change the game from being to the overall weight on the downside to the overall weight to the upside. And we have been unstoppable since then, guys. Once we got above 106 yesterday, this thing is unstoppable. And yes, and that's where since then Nvidia has been bullish, and we are seeing that continuation to the upside. So what from here? Well, so the first thing is that none of this is any financial advice. It's only for education purposes. Please do your own thing. I'm just sharing here my opinion, nothing more than that. All right, so Nvidia gapped up, opened up above 20 days moving average as well, and finding support there, and this just continuing higher. The next level of target becomes $118 eventually. Now, as you always know, I would like to be cautious regardless either direction, right? So I mean, so as for the bullish, yes, guys, we are bullish. We have been bullish as long as we are above 106, as I talked about yesterday as well. Let's go to the hourly interval. And I even said that, well, as long as we are not breaking below this 200 hours moving average, 20 hours moving average, and 106 was the last line of defense, even if that pullback comes. But since we were already in the direction, we are just continuing higher. Right now, I'm not seeing any sign of downtrend, but what from here? What are the levels to watch? So, well, first of all, as you can see, we are in higher highs, higher lows. We still have these higher pivots here, right? And that's what we have been also chasing. Now, from here, 118 is the next level, right, as a possibility, but are we going to, can we do some pullback before that? So first of all, you will have to see an hourly slowdown candle come, and that will need to turn at least red, and then not just, well, so first of all, yes, sure, this is a slow down candle, right? It's already getting close to 40 minutes into this hour, and if provided some sell-off comes after this, some cool off may come levels to like 139.47 cents. But at this point, as long as we stay above, look, it's starting to get red. But as long as it stays above 20 hours moving average, that's just going to be a pullback at this point until 111. That's fine. That will just be a pullback even if we sell off to that degree. That will still keep Nvidia technically bullish until $111. And we'll see how much of pullback comes if it comes. But yes, Nvidia is bullish full on again as well. It's already from yesterday 106, and today it also got above 20 days moving average. And yeah, and right now I'm not seeing any signs of bearishness. So that's your Nvidia for the morning. Let's take a look at AMD. So AMD finally getting above that level of 136.80, right? The one that I have been saying, the pivot. And after that, I said that once we got out and above it, even though we were already forming intraday pivot, this is still a rebound, guys. In my opinion, it's not that strong as Nvidia, but we have 20 days moving average quite at a steeper slope. And since AMD has been falling for quite some time, that type of strength that, again, I explained it via modeling on Nvidia, right? I mean, I haven't explained to you guys via modeling on AMD, but the modeling that I have done on my side is not showing still that enough of a strength, but it doesn't mean it can't become bullish. This is the level, though, the next level. We got the next level from 136 to 141, 20 days moving average. The next move would be above 141 for sure, but yeah, as long as AMD continue to stay above 136.84, any pullback is still just fine. But we shouldn't, if we break below 136 again from here on, 136.84, if we break below from here on, structure will again start to look weak. But so far, yeah, AMD has also gotten above 200 hours moving average, I guess, yeah, today. So you can see good pullback today as well. Once we got out and above it, that was it. It's continuing higher. So it's looking good. It's looking good. It's just that the next good strength is above 141 and 11 cents. So that's that. But yes, it's looking good into the rebound. And let's see if AMD can at least get back again, at least for the retest of this level, like 153 or so forth. And that's where underneath of 200 days moving averages, right? So just keep an eye on that. SMCI. So SMCI yesterday did try to go above this level of 526 and 88 cents. Today it's staying above this, that's fine. And as long as it can stay above it, that's fine. Today some upside is coming, but since it's a rebound only, it's a weaker rebound, nothing more than that. But if SMCI can somehow maintain itself above 527, you can look for some upside. I like to see, there is a possibility we might come down, see some pivots, a double bottom or so forth if that has to happen. The thing is that SMCI is trying to rebound, but it's not that strong of a rebound on this thing. It's still below 200 hours moving average. As for the intraday level, you can watch this next level as a pivot, 550. If intraday it can stay above this as well, technically it's still just an uptrend with higher highs and higher lows. Once we lose 550 though, without going further up, that's when the problem is on SMCI. All right, let's go to ARM and let it load up. So ARM finally trying to get above that blue box of 120 area, and this is the hanging pivots on this, strong resistance pivots. And yeah, as if it continues to do it, 20 days moving average is the next level for it to test. So yes, it's looking at least today better, trying to go up and above. And if I go to the hourly interval, we are not fully out of the woods yet, guys. Just keep an eye on 200 hours moving average. It's important that it needs to, if it can close above even 121 and 50 cents today, that's a good sign. And then eventually we would want to see it above 200 hours moving average tomorrow. But that's where the next move would be. If it can get above this 121 and 50 cents area and 200 hours moving average, that's when the next big move I would expect. But yes, it's looking, intraday, it's still rebounding to the upside. Just keep that in mind. Now it's all about, can it just continue higher up from here, right? Broadcom also positive, and this thing, as we were above this blue box area, 143 and 80 cents area, technically we were in the bullish structure, and today's move is above definitely 20 days moving average with the support of 150. It opens up the doors to 156 and 54 cents at this time. Now as long as we stay above 150 area, we are still just fine on the upside. If we lose that, then again there's a problem. Then you're watching 144 and 55 cents. Micron. So Micron rebounding, and that's fine. As I said, yes, once we started to get above this level of 93 and 55 cents, it can rebound back to the level of 101.75 cents. Now since it is still downtrend, but it's just a rebound that's happening, I'm not sure if, again, rebounds, you just don't know how high they would go. But yes, it does open up the doors to 101 and 82 cents. Then we'll see what the price action does around here with the 20 days moving average, which will be somewhere out down here. But so far, yeah, at least it's continuing its rebound. And on the hourly interval, it's also just testing now 200 hours moving average. So if it can get above it, sure, the next level, right? Yeah, and that's, yeah. And as long as Micron can stay above now 93 and 54 cents, it's also fine. All right, as for the bulls. All right, so that's that. Let's take a look at SPY and QQQ. So SPY continuing its upward momentum, and yeah, so we were out of the danger zone as soon as we got above 524, and if we would have stayed below 524, that was becoming a potential of head and shoulder. But since we got out and above it, that's all great. And back then I showed you these higher lows already in the pivots on the 4 hours. And since then, yeah, we have been just continuing higher. SPY is looking very good again into this continuation to the upside, taken out the previous pivots. Today it's trying to take out another pivot, but yeah, it's already getting closer to the previous high. But 20 days moving average is the level it's going to test. As long as now SPY can stay above 532, there is no problem. If we lose that, then 524 again becomes the target, and then we'll see what SPY does. But yeah, it's a good strong rebound, and market is just fine. It's still bullish, and well, bullish in the sense, yes, it's turned from rebound into bullish. And you can see we are also above 200 hours moving average today. There was no slowing down on this thing, and just continuing higher. We are above 533 and 8 cents as well. Everything 200 hours moving average, taken out the previous pivot. This is the next area with 20 days moving average, right? Strong pivots, right? 539 is the level we were targeting. Let's see if SPY just gets out of it. If it gets out of it, it's a very good move on this thing. QQQ. So let's go to the daily interval first, and then we'll come to the hourly interval. So QQQ took out that area of danger, 448 already, and it's good, looking strong. 20 days moving average test is doing. This pivots, it's taking out that as well, and it is out of danger right now, and it's in the benefit of bulls. There was no point for bears to be in the play above 448 and 18 cents. And above that, yes, we are still bullish on QQQ, and also on the hourly interval, you can see we are also above 200 hours moving average. Very strong price action today. And yeah, so just watch these levels, 460 and then above like 467. But yeah, we are continuing higher. Right now, I'm not seeing any problem with QQQ. It can stay for a couple of days. Any pullbacks on this will be bought back up for a day or two at least, because the price action is strong. Tesla is also green today, $7 up. I'll talk about it in another video, but that's for this video, guys. If you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye.